So I'm looking forward to kind of building up our base in space up here. Hey, what's up, Chikitsune? It's been a while. Sorry you left the stream early last time you got busy. No problems. I'm just glad to see you, my friend. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's good to see you. So what I was thinking was instead of having doors here, I want to have an enclosed space that is basically just um, it is basically just going to be our base in space. Kind of our base in space is the plan. You're decent. Well, decent's better than terrible, I guess. I want to have kind of an enclosed space here. So what I think I want to do is at least here, here, and here. I want to have solid bunker tiles rather than actual doors. We're just going to do solid bunker tiles because I don't think I ever want to open this up because this is going to be like a room in space that we're going to have. Is going to be the plan. Well, decent's better than terrible, so I'm glad to hear you're at least not terrible. I'm also happy to see you, my friend. Alright, so these things just take steel, right? Yeah, so do something like this. You also forgot to tell me what World of Horror is about. Okay. World of Horror, huh? Is that something we talked about? That you told me about or something like that? Okay, so that means I don't need these plastic ones because we can never go up there. Okay, so my plan was I wanted to get some setup of I want to get places that they can get back into the plastic tubes here if they need to get somewhere else. So we want some transit tube access around here. So I'm thinking we need to do something like this. Maybe have a space of 4 between them. 2, 3, 4, and maybe 5 because they need a platform to sit on. We did something like this. See here, and these guys could go like that, and something like that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't have that exactly right. Let me move this one down 1 and that one down 2. So it would do, give me a second here, Chikitsune, while I plan this out. There. It was a game recommendation because you think I would like it? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of World of Horror. World of Horror. That sounds scary. That sounds spooky. So like that, and then how much space was I doing in between? Let's see, how much space is here? G between this is 15. So we want to do like 7 up from here. Somewhere like that. Okay, see if I can make this even. So it's 2 spaces there. Okay, I think I wanted 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if this is right here. I do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's even. Okay, there we go. Something like this. We got 3 different exit points here. And then I'm thinking we'll even have a place to exit on the right side. Like an exit out, but they can get in and out here. So we're going to need power up here. So we need to get our heavy watt wire. We need to get our power spine extended all the way up here. So that was the next thing I needed to do. Okay. That'll be 1 long power spine. Am I using up all my iron? No, not too bad. Okay. Although this is a lot of iron, but that's okay. It's a 1 to 2-bit text-based RPG horror game. It's a roguelike. Interesting. Interesting. A roguelike text-based RPG horror game? And you think that's down my alley? I don't know if that's down my alley or not. You unlock new things for future playthroughs. Interesting. I don't play horror games that much, and I don't play text-based games that much, I feel like. Okay, let me do this so they can reach this steel here. I mean, I guess the roguelike part is down my alley, but the rest of the stuff, I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, if you want to, if you want me to permit you and you can give me a link so I can check it out at the stream, I can do that. But I just don't know that that sounds up my alley, honestly. Not sure. Okay, so we're gonna get into rockets today. So I'm gonna need at least. I think I want to get two more duplicants. Actually, I'm gonna make a bed space for 4 more duplicants, but I'm gonna get. As we're getting new printables, I'm gonna get 2 more duplicants that can replace 2 people who are going to be going out into space. So let's get that set up. Is this granite? That is granite. Okay. Go like that. We're gonna do this. Okay. You don't much care for text-based games? You never found one you've liked? I don't know that I've ever played that many text-based games, honestly. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think if have I even ever played a text-based game on stream? It just doesn't sound like it's my type of game. I don't know. Oni time with Rand. What's up, Emzas? It is Oni time with Rand. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Okay, so granite there, there, and our crown molding, our lovely standard bedroom build here. Bookshelves are starving, don't care. No, that'll be fine. Okay, research focus. Now I do want to look at my space research focus because I believe I was working on. Yeah, we want to get this so we can get. We want to get petroleum. Before we do solid cargo, we want to get petroleum engines. So we actually want to work towards this. Is what we want to work towards. So we need, I think, 2 research rockets to go out into space to get those. I believe. Boring day at work today, so kind of just hanging out. How am I doing today? I'm doing great. I'm ready to go to space in Oxygen Not Included. That's what I'm excited about. Ready for space. And in preparation for space, I'm going to be working on getting 2 more duplicants when our chance arrives. So what am I going to want? I'm going to need to give 2 people training in rocket suit wearing. So I'm going to need to decide who we're sending into space. Okay, that guy's got that, so we can give him that. I was doing construction. And I guess we could do some digging too. Construction, digging. So like, who do I want to send to space? Oh, Shogi's got the permit. Thank you, sir. Did you get all your farming set up yesterday? Drecos and other stuff? I did. I'll show you in just a second. World of Horror. Interesting. All right, I'll have to check this out later. Interesting. Very interesting. Came out just recently, February of this year. I'll check it out, Chikatsune, for sure. Okay, so I'm going to want to send 2 people up on rockets. Maybe I can send 2 of my newer people. I mean, they have really good athletics, though, so... like my people with lowest athletics, although you're a rancher, so I don't want to send you... 14 athletics. Pie Girl, you're my cook. I can't send Pie Girl to space. It would need to be... You're my farmer. Okay. And we actually do have some farming now. Maybe like Devin and Ashcan here. Oh, wait, you didn't have the research, so that would put you over your limit there. Okay, let's plan on sending Rowan. And I'm going to give you different hats so I remember who I'm doing this. We'll give advanced research hats to the people we're going to send to space. And let's see, who else? Wow, you have 25 athletics. You're not as high there. So how about Liam here? Liam and Rowan will be our 2 astronauts. You have been promoted to astronaut in training. Prepare thyselves. Excuse me. Neat, you do like games like that? You should check that out further. I am not big into like horror games, but or text-based games. So again, not sure why I thought that'd be up my alley, but I'll check it out for sure. Okay, alrighty. So let's see how we're doing. We building up these power lines up to space yet? They're working on it. Heavy watt wire. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see here. We're doing obsidian up here. You know, I think I could do these out of mafic rock, actually. So let me do these insulated tiles, mafic rock. Building in space is slightly different. You need to do... Probably need to do these things out of steel. Transit tube access out of... Yeah, you know what? I think the reason you actually put atmosphere in here is so that it doesn't... stuff doesn't overheat. So I am going to want to enclose this place and use... enclose this place and put auction up here. All right, so these are going to be... Yeah, these are going to be airlocks. Let's go over here. So we're going to make this a little bit wider now as originally intending, but I'm fine with that because I want this to be a safe place to build into space. Safe place for space. Safe space place. You're stuck on Star Sector lately, huh? Never played that one. All right, you saw a short video about that one. It was fairly neat, but you'd never play it yourself. You think it's mostly Japanese mythology-based horror. Oh, that's cool. I'm not sure what Japanese mythology-based horror is, but I have been... I like Eastern mythology type stuff. Okay, I think we would do something like this. And I would want to use Visco Gel, but we'll be using petroleum to start for our... petroleum to start. Oh, yes, I had another idea last night. Many ideas I had as I was thinking about my plans for today's stream. Okay, let's see. We want more people. This one's pretty good, except this snores loudly. Although I think if there's different stuff between that, should be fine. Diver's lungs, you're pretty good too. You are both really good. I would basically need to give you a bed in your own room. I don't really want to do that. You eat extra food. We have a lot of calories, so I think I'm okay with that. The diver's lung is nice. So let's get Lyra here. So we're going to need to do skills, Lyra, research. We're going to need to, I think I need to do a new schedule for these people because we got 4 on each. So we need to do 7th shift here and hope it's not going to overlap with anything. We might be getting close to overlapping schedules here. 7th shift. Let's see here. So we would be, downtime would start 1, 2, 3. Going to be bedtime 1, 2, 3, and then bath time, and then work. So does that overlap with anything yet? Let me see what first shift does. So work. What we don't want to overlap is downtime. Because if downtime overlaps, then they're sharing bathrooms. So looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Downtime is... I probably have room for maybe one more shift for things to not overlap. So Lyra, you're on here. And then we need to have her priorities be on operating and get her on the treadmill. Get her on the treadmill. Hey, what's up, Green Tea? How are you doing? You're not sure if Star Sector would be up your alley or not. You suppose it could fit since you also seem to enjoy Mountain Blade. Oh, I don't know that I can even try to fit another game into my schedule right now. Okay. And then she is not allowed to go out here. Okay, I had another thing I wanted to do. No, you're not allowed out. Copy and paste. I'm missing a Atmos suit, Doc. What the hell? No checkpoint. The hell? Did I deconstruct something here? I'm confused. Your favorite thing to do on the internet is say yee-haw and then you leave the chat room. All right, my beans are dry. Thanks for that. Every night Rand is singing in the shower, coming up with Oni ideas. That is not far off sometimes, actually. Atmos suit checkpoint. We'll do that at 11. No, not checkpoint. Dock. I feel like I lost something over here. No check. Somehow that got messed up. What's up, silly device? All those stories about freaky Japanese monsters like a woman with 3 faces or other ghostly stuff, they have lots of things like that over there. Ah, interesting. Okay. That could be... Is that like what, like The Grudge or The Ring? Is that inspired by that kind of stuff? Because that stuff is pretty freaky. You spend general internet sense like you could see you playing this game. No need to cram it into everything else going on. Better soak those beans prior to use. Okay, so... We want to deliver suit. Do we have a suit? I feel like... Did I accidentally... You know what? I have a feeling maybe a deconstruct got messed up while I was dragging one time during a load or something. So we're going to see... Do I have an Atmos suit just sitting somewhere, I guess is the question. I don't know if there's an Atmos suit just sitting somewhere. Let me actually cancel. Let's make one out of iron. Let's make one. I actually want to make another set of Atmos suit docks, actually. I think I want to do that right here. And create an area where they can run through that's got lots of decor bombing stuff going on. The Ring for sure is based on Japanese ghost stories. Never heard of The Grudge, though. Grudge is similar to The Ring. It's like some crazy girl who makes this weird sound over the phone and attacks you. I never saw it. I only saw previews for it. It was like girl in the shower and a hand comes out of her hair and weird other stuff. I don't know. Okay, I also wanted to fix this. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to fix. I want to get liquids available up to the top of the map. So I actually want to get water, petroleum, polluted water, and salt water up to the top of the map available. But I also want to clean up some things. Like these right here, these ranches, actually I guess they're farms. I need to get the friggin' carbon dioxide out of here. So how do I do it and keep it that way? I think I need water locks, but how do I get water locks? Actually, I don't know how to get water locks in here safely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to uproot 2 of these guys. And I'm going to put a carbon skimmer in here as a short-term thing. Once I get Visco Gel, I can put Visco Gel in these doors. I can pump out the carbon dioxide, and then we don't have to worry about stuff messing up anymore. So oxygen, I want a carbon skimmer in here. And I need to have clean water go in and polluted water come out. So we want to do... Let me get this set up real quick. This, like this, and like this, and then the dirty water goes back out. Dirty water goes back, and again, this is temporary, although they aren't going to be able to reach this stuff down here, are they? They will be able to reach if I do it this way. Watch Snivy with the gifted sub to Gong King Themis. Themis, thank you so much for the gifted sub, my friend. Appreciate that. How are you doing, Watch Snivy? The Grudge was originally known as Juan. Okay. You'll be back in a bit. Going to take a walk over your lunch since it's so nice out. Take it easy, people. All right, enjoy your walk, my friend. All right, looks like I can reach everything if I do it this way. We'll have to reach it under there, but that should work. Man, so that is some freaky Japanese stuff. Although if it's a text-based thing, maybe if I don't see the crazy... Like, to me, I think I've talked about this before. The creepiest horror stuff is when it has to do with little creepy girls. And that's what The Ring is. Little creepy girls. They freak me out, man. They freak me out. You know why little freaky girls freak me out so much? I'm going to do a couple of things here. So this will let the carbon dioxide hopefully flow through. Not much longer till 6-month sub streak. That's awesome. 6 months in a row. Amazing. We're starting to hit like real, like people who have been streaming for a long time kind of goals. That's awesome. Love it. Okay. All right, this will hopefully get this carbon dioxide out of here. So what I want to do is I want to get access to the different types of liquids up top. We already have petroleum set up where I can get that up. So if I just extend this upwards, this will have petroleum available at the top of the, because we're going to want this for petroleum rockets. We're going to want clean water for probably a SPAWM up there. And we're going to want polluted water to fill cooling loops up there. We'll go to about right here for now. And I'm thinking salt water for like something else. Can dupes reach a pipe below the grooming station? No, they can't. They can in this place because they can go here. They couldn't right here with this little place. This one right here I was worried about, but they were able to reach it because it's only 2 from where they can reach it. So that worked out okay. Okay. Oh, and I need to power this thing. That's the other thing. Power. Knew I was forgetting something. And again, this is temporary, so we'll just do this. There. Just to get this carbon dioxide out of there. Okay. So, clean water. We have a tube here of clean water. So I could continue this tube over and up. Thing is, yeah, this should be fine. We don't need these carbon skimmers anymore, so let's get rid of them. We've basically gotten rid of most of the loose carbon on this side of the world here. Carbon dioxide, I should say. Like that. So we would go this way and up. So I'll probably have the clean water. So I want the petroleum. I think I'm going to do up on the top. I think I'm going to do rockets on the left side and the other stuff on the right side. So I'll have the clean water be here. Now let's have the clean water go on the other side. We won't have to do some tube crossing up top, but that's fine. So it'll be like that. That. I do need to put a regular tile there for whatever random crap I have stored there.
Thank you for
there. Prima Donita, thank you for the host. Appreciate that, my friend. Okay. So this is lots of pipes we're doing, made out of granite, which we have plenty of, so that's good. Skill point earned. Is that my new girl? Nah, not her yet, but she should be. Let me make sure she's training on her hamster wheel. Make sure that she's doing the one thing she should be doing. Beautiful. You have just as many pipes in your base, but mine are much neater. Mine are neater. That's a surprise and good to hear. Glad to hear I'm neater than somebody out there. Okay, so we can do that. And so I want to get, next we want to get polluted water. So we need a source of polluted water. My polluted water pipes are kind of a mess though. So I think what I could do is have this. Actually, we have this pipe that's kind of split off. I've been using it for other things. However, if I have this, yeah, we basically have it set up where I can put it up there. So let's do this. We're going to do a liquid bridge right there. There. Maybe I won't set salt water up there. I was thinking I might need salt water, but if we have just polluted water and clean water, that will probably be enough for what we need at first. And simplify it by not getting too many liquids up here. If I get petroleum, clean water, and polluted water up here, that should be a good start for us going into space. Yours is a twisted labyrinth? You mean spaghetti? We have plenty of spaghetti in our base. I know the woes of spaghetti, that's for sure. The woes of spaghetti base. Alright, so that'll be clean water, petroleum, and polluted water we will have access to. What is this achievement? Curious what achievement we just earned. A place like clone, totally tubular. Immovable object. Block a meteor from hitting. Yay, okay. Nice. The pipes, man. Don't get me started on the pipes. They're exactly one step removed from a horrible tentacled demon. Well, at least it's removed from that. Because I have a feeling mine could be described as that. So yeah, I'm thinking we have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I have 20 suits here. I probably have 4 or 5 ranchers. So this is probably okay, but I actually would like to get a third Atmos suit dock going. Might not need it yet. There's enough in reserve here that it looks like we're doing pretty well on that. What I would like to do is I want to close up the area we're going to be working on in space. Have it be like a shell that that we're going to liquid lock with petroleum until we get visco gel. Okay, there's a couple places they can't reach here. Let me do a ladder. There and there to reach those things. Okay. And so I'm thinking we just kind of extend this down like this. Maybe down to this abyssalite. Something like that. And of course we need a ladder for that. So will I be able to reach that if it's 2 over. So if I like, I'm going to want to have a ladder down this way, I think. So let's do this. Like that. And then tell them to dig all this stuff out. And dig all this stuff out. New printables. All right. We need one more person. We're gonna be picky with our person though. Mouth breather, can't do digging. I don't like decreased strength, so we're gonna go with neither of you. So how about some free oxalite? Why not? What am I building there in space? Basically, it's an area that we are going to. Oh wait, since I have petroleum, that's part of the reason I want to get those pipes up here. I don't need to use these guys. It's an area that we are going to use as kind of our safe place. Does that make sense? Our area of I feel like last time when I went into space, everything was in a vacuum and it was kind of a mess. So I want to kind of have a base to operate from. It's kind of like when I go into the oil biome, I kind of make a mistake by not making like a water lock to get through so that steam doesn't get all over the place in the oil biome. I want to set up a safe workstation that I'm even thinking I'm going to put a bunch of drywall behind this so I can put oxygen in this place so they can, work from the atmosphere or whatever. So that is my thought process here. I think Francis John did something like this, and I want to do that because I feel like it'll be safer to work this way, if that makes sense. All right, so and I want to be able to reach all this stuff. So you have blocked yourself off. Of course you have. So we'll do this so we can reach all this stuff here. So like my plan is to do like rocketry over here, and then like possibly I even get into solar power this time, which I've never done before. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to need glass. So I actually need to start creating glass sometime soon, most likely. Small spoiler, you do find a man stuck in a vent with arms that are long and extremely creepy. Is that one of the creepy... Oh, that's in the game you're talking about? Okay. All right, cool. A man in a vent with arms that are long and extremely creepy. Sounds creepy. All right, so I want to get a petroleum lock here. So in order to do that, all we need to do is bring our petroleum line, which I believe is the one on the left. And we want to split it in 3 places, and we learned how to do that yesterday. So if we do it like this, we go there an event, there an event, there an event. That should do an equal amount of stuff there. And We'll do this. I'm not gonna keep here. I don't. Might as well just do. No, let's just do iron. Iron ore here. There. Okay. Like it blows my mind how often dupes build themselves in a situation that result in death. Yes, that's why we have a stuplicant command. These two are stuck because I don't even know where. What? How did that regolith get there that they couldn't get at? I don't know. If you type exclamation point stuplicant, that's literally because of that. Literally because of what you just said. Remind me, Petrolock doesn't get dupe's feet wet. Getting dupe's feet wet doesn't matter when they're in Atmos suits anyway. So I would say probably it does if they're not in Atmos suits. Visco gel I think does not, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It's exclamation point, not hashtag. There it is. What's up, Marge? How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? I need to keep an eye on this so this doesn't like overflow too much. Although with this setup, I don't know if it can overflow. It might be able to though. Okay, and basically what I want to do a setup like this on both sides. That out here we can go work on rockets, and out here we can work on, like, we're gonna do things like our radar dishes, the observatory, all that kind of stuff. That's the plan anyway. I want to be much more organized. It's been kind of the goal of this entire colony compared to the previous one, is being more organized and being more better planning. We plan our builds better. You'll be lurking while working today, or working while lurking, however you want to look at it. Nice. Enjoy the work lurk. Work lurking's great. If you build it 3 tall, 1 wide, where the floor either side is 1 higher than the bottom of the lock, they hop through the lock and don't get a debuff. 3 tall, 1 wide. Huh, interesting. I don't know if I knew about that. Okay, so we should start having petroleum flow through here, if I'm not mistaken. Petroleum, you coming? No, it's water. I did the wrong one. Haha. Crap. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's actually fine. All we have to do is disconnect this guy. Damn, I said I was going to be more organized. So we just got to take this pipe. Frickin' misplay, man. Frickin' misplay. As I say, I'm more organized. I totally screwed up. Do I want to deconstruct these for now? Nah, we'll keep them there. We might use it and have it cross over somewhere. Okay. Well, at least I checked it before it got here. So that water should now be flowing. Okay, it's just going to sit there. That's fine. Hashtag work lurk. Alright, hashtag work lurk. Alright, so this will give us a safe place to go outside of this part. We'll be able to, I want to make an area where they're, like, if I put, like, drywall behind here and pump some oxygen up here, we'll actually have an atmosphere where we can cool and heat, and might maybe use it for other stuff. I don't even know. Okay, so let's wait for this liquid stuff to, actually should be coming up here soon. So this petroleum, make sure this is the right liquid. Petroleum flowing. All right, there we go. That's what I want to see. Petroleum's what I want. Okay. So I don't get those liquid locks filled up. And I want to do a similar thing on this side, but I also want to have a drop off on this side. So they can load up on this side, but they can drop off on the other side, which means I would do something like this. You're also referring to a multi-liquid lock, like water on petrol on oil. Ah, interesting. Okay. Okay. Petroleum's coming up. Okay. Something we'd have like these plastic tubes go across and dump on here, but just have the load on this side. Oh, it's vacuum. That won't work. Whoops. Okay. So I'm wasting a little bit of petroleum here. I didn't even think about, I need to have drywall just on the ground so it doesn't dissipate, I think. So what is that? Is that drywall can be made out of basically anything, right? So I can do like granite drywall. So if I do this, that should do what I want it to do, I believe. Can you get a permit for a pick of it? Shogi, are you still there to permit? If not, yeah, I'll get you just second green tea. Let me figure out what I'm doing with this build here. Mr. Shogi's right on top of it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So I would want to drop off like that. So we would deconstruct that. So we do it in line with this, 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 and this. Interruption in those, but it'll give us an extra drop off on both sides. This is a picture of the lock we're talking about. Interesting. So oil on the bottom, petroleum in the middle, water on the top with a door next to it. And that, well, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool little lock there. Pretty cool. I've not seen that one. Okay, that should allow. That should allow our petroleum lock to start being made here. F6, plumbing, back to there. There we go. That should work. Doors are not necessary, but since they hop over the tile break, they get no debuff. Like, well, I would think you'd need the door there, because how else do three liquids standing on top of each other not flow off to the side? That would be my question. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand liquid physics enough, but that seems weird to me. Okay, so that's splitting that evenly three ways, and so we want this to flow up into these two, and then have this full, and that'll be a tight lock. So that'll take a little bit of time. So in the meantime, what I would like to do is I want to get this set up on both sides. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Similar build on both sides here. And then it's going to be like this, like this. And then I'm thinking we kind of like wall this area off, which, how would I do that with a ladder? I would need like some sort of door, sideways door for this stuff probably. If I do a sideways door like right here. Yeah, if we do like a sideways, the power thing's gonna be funky for that, so I'd probably need to do. Damn, I should have had my power spine. I was actually thinking this behind the plastic tube access, actually. So let me change that just a little bit. Slight deviation. To do that. Okay. That I think is good. Let me disconnect this and see if that's enough for my locks there. Hoping none of this is like venting off into space. Perfect. Oh crap! We don't have enough coverage over on this side, or that was just the perfectly placed thing there. Perfectly placed asteroid, whatever it's called, to wreck us. After this is over, I want to deconstruct this and put more bunker tiles there, and then we'll start our doors off to the sides. On physics, there's only a few grams of each liquid there. You make it by layering liquids in a 4 wide space and only mopping one tile away from the desired location. Interesting. That seems pretty finicky with the way that mopping works. But that's cool. Decrease athletics, decrease strength. No researching. Just don't like those. You know what? I'm going to reject all. I don't even want to vol pup, because vols, I don't think I want to get into vols, because I know how finicky vols can be. And that should be able to reach those guys. Oh, God. All right. Okay. Now that they have that going, I could deconstruct this. I want to deconstruct that so I can get a powered door right there. Powered mechanized airlock. right there. And plug it in. I guess I didn't need to get rid of that wire. But that'll open quickly, and they hopefully won't even need to use this very often, but I'd like to keep my atmosphere that I'm going to create in here sealed tight. Okay, so plumbing. I can actually get rid of the liquid vents here. There, we're going to do the same thing over here, where we do it like this, and like this. We're going to get these nice locks on both sides. I'm feeling so organized, everybody. I feel so organized. Feel so organized. It's also finicky with temperature. Someone walks through with a hot plate of steel, oil boils to petroleum, and you've lost your lock. Yeah, that sounds really complex to make that actually work. I don't know about that. Okay, so I think the thing is over. So we can deconstruct this and put bunker tiles. So how far over do I want to do the bunker tiles? I guess we could do it like that and then start our doors here. So that's going to be bunker door there, bunker door there, and that should be good. I just do it like, actually, let's line it up the same. So I'm lining it up with that level. So I would do bunker door there. Deconstruct that, we'd probably do like ladders across there. Okay. Alright, so that should be petroleum coming up here. Beautiful. And these even fill at the same rate with our organized even separation that somebody in chat told us about yesterday. I love it. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, crap, but I didn't put drywall again. I'm so stupid. Oh, I shouldn't call my duplicate stupid with how stupid I am. Yeah, they're just, you know, like father, like son. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree or whatever. It's the same freaking thing. What's up, Lego Pirate? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I forget that the vacuum behind means that it fixes. I keep thinking that's only for gases, but it's also for liquids. Okay. And then I'm going to need to do, yeah, so I'm going to want to do an airlock there too. Okay. And then plumbing. Get that drywall. We're going to fill this entire area in with drywall so we can pipe up some O2 up here. So we'll have a safe place to work from, and also it'll not lose temperature and stuff. I think there's probably good reasons for doing this. Alright, there we go. And so I wanted to do another door. Mechanized airlock. Like that. Power. Like that. Can I not plug that in? Okay, I'm going to have to actually use a transformer for that. So, okay, that's not going to work. So I actually need a transformer for this. Okay. There's a good reason to have atmosphere up here, because transformers will overheat in a vacuum. So let's we'll get the doors. These not being powered won't mess up anything yet. But what I can't, because I think they'll open. It's just really slow. So utilities, drywall. So let's start getting this all set up here. And we're going to pipe up some oxygen up here. Never done this much drywall before. Okay, it looks like we're almost good here. There we go. That looks good. Disconnect that. Alright, we got ourselves some tight airlocks. Beautiful. Get it right, get it tight. Oh, I have a wall that's not built, though. That's kind of an issue. Utilities, drywall. Basically, the reason behind this is so that if we have an atmosphere here, we can put things like power transformers or other things that we don't want to overheat. And there'll be an atmosphere for them. You're a bit lost. What are we building now? We're in space, and this is going to be my base of operations in space. I'm going to pipe up some oxygen up here. And this is going to be, and I can even expand it down here some if I need to. This is basically our delivery point to space, and then we're going to branch out from here to work on rockets and, what's the other stuff we're going to work on? Antennas and all that kind of stuff. It's a space base. A space base, that's right. This is my space base. I made this base for space because it's my space base. Alrighty, so, and let's go ahead and pipe some oxygen up here. I'll get my tubes started. A series of tubes. So we have, okay, I think we can use this. So I'm going to deconstruct this guy. I can use this tube we've already made to pipe up oxygen, if I can do this right. Yes, because we disconnected the thing that was piping that. So let's deconstruct all those guys. And basically, the thought is, where do we have oxygen that's kind of left over? I think this is the oxygen that's like backed up from our level 3 SPOM or whatever it is. So if I have this go off of here, there won't be a ton that can get over here, but I think this will just be one extra vent we add, which I think this will work fine. If we do it like this, spaghetti time. Mom, spaghetti. We'll do something like this, this, and this. There, there, and there. That'll be a long-ass gas pipe that will let us get some oxygen up into this area. Which I'm going to wait till the drywall's done, because if I put it in there, it's just going to it's going to just float off into space. Okay. Alrighty, so that's what they're going to do. You know what? Okay, yeah, I turned down the shovel, so I don't have a shovel I need to kill. We do have to be careful with shovels, though, because they can move your stuff around. Let's actually dig all this stuff out. And we're going to want to do ladders across here to get more bunker doors. Bunker buster doors. There. Lots of drywall. You know what? I probably should have done this drywall out of... Can I do drywall out of mafic rock? I think I can, can't I? Yes. So let's actually cancel all those, because they'll do it much faster. I do drywall out of mafic rock here, since there's a bunch of mafic rock around up here. On to Fraggle Rock. On to mafic rock. Anybody ever watch Fraggle Rock back in the day? Man, I loved that show as a kid. I think I have one there. Already have one there. Down with Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock. I loved that show as a kid. That and like Muppet Babies. all the old school like cartoons and stuff that I watched. Actually, I can do the ladder. Place the ladder there. No, I can't, because that's a plastic tube. Your folks have the full series on disc of Fraggle Rock. Really nice. Your dog, Spike, looked just like Sprocket. Oh, man. Some old school stuff right there. Fraggle Rock. I loved Muppet Babies, da 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 for you. Muppet Babies, da 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 da. I loved all things Muppets growing up. So there was a Saturday morning cartoon called Muppet Babies that I watched. You never heard of it, but you think we got different programming in Ireland? Probably you did. All right, so in order to power these doors, I'm going to want a... Let's do a heavy or a large power transformer right here. Might get kind of hot. But if it's hot up here, it won't matter. As long as things don't overheat. Which means I should probably do this. Or am I doing this out of steel? I'm doing that out of steel, so that should be fine. So we'll do that. I'll have this guy go up here. Yeah, that'll let those doors open really fast for guys going through. Guys and gals and peoples. Fraggle Rock was so funny with those dozers. Lazy Fraggles always screwing things up for them. I don't remember much about the show at all, honestly. I just remember it came on when I was a kid and I watched it. That's all I remember. The show I do remember some stuff about from Saturday morning cartoons was the X-Men cartoon. Diddle-diddle-dee-dee, 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 ba-da, diddle-diddle-dee-dee, 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 ba-da. Loved that. The X-Men cartoon growing up was my all-time favorite Saturday morning cartoon. That's why I love the X-Men so much. One reason, because I love the comic books and I loved the cartoon. All right, is anybody here good? Can't do doctoring. A long time to do that. Actually, you're really good. Yeah. Right here. Ellie. Your mom made you watch TG Cathair, the all-Irish channel, and had dubbed cartoons. And actually, one of them was the X-Men cartoon. Nice. Nice. Dozers would build and build, but the Fraggles ate the buildings and would crash through them all the time. Is that what it was? The Fraggles would eat stuff. Okay. I definitely don't remember that, but... Darn you, Fraggles! Okay, so we want that. Then we want priorities. You're on operating. We need to put you on the schedule. What's your name? Your name is Ellie. Ellie on that schedule, and then priorities we did. So I just need to fix the doors, and you're good to go. So Ellie is allowed in, and Ellie is not allowed out. And copy settings for that. Is that right? That's right. That's right. Okay, cool. All right, so we got two new duplicates. That way we can send our two promoted rocket people into space. All right, so we should be ready to pump some oxygen in here, I believe. So if I do this, if I just have one like centralized air vent, like maybe right here, that should give us oxygen, and a little will come out every time they go through the doors, but I don't, with the doors being powered, I don't think it'll be a big deal. It won't let too much out, and that'll let things be heated and stuff. The Batman animated series tops for you. Google Play Store has whole seasons for $5 right now. Yeah, the Batman the animated series, the one where Mark Hamill played the Joker's voice. Oh man, that's classic. I think I watched what are those called? There's some those honest movie trailers. I think the guy did an honest movie trailer for that series, and was like, he basically had nothing bad to say about it, except that the intro made it look like Batman was attacking pure innocent people or something like that, which was funny. Now, how are we doing on plastic and steel? 42 tons of steel. Okay, so we are about ready with our base of operations to start figuring out what we want to do here. So before I even get to rockets, I need to get I need to get some area over here for the satellite setup. So I think I want to get my satellite set up first, so we have coverage, so we will be able to open and close these doors as the asteroid meteor shower things come down. So let's get a little bit of an area going for that here. Remember Spider-Man as well? Yeah, and Spider-Man was my other favorite, but I feel like the Spider-Man cartoon wasn't as good, or at least I don't remember it being. I don't remember watching it as much. Okay, so why is this auction? Oh, they can't reach this over here. Um, Man, I downloaded a mod that's supposed to allow them reach 5 high, but it's not working. Did I not activate it? I'm sure I activated it. Ugh, God, that's really annoying. It had better dubbing, so you remember that better. The Spider-Man one. What's the temperature in Space Cave? Will it cool due to space exposure? I think it actually heats, but I don't know. I'll have to check it. Mark Hamill did Joker for killing Joker. Joke movie that was really good too. The joke still makes you laugh. Okay, I think if I do this, they'll be able to reach that, and we'll do that. Okay, hopefully I won't have to do this very often, but really annoying. Okay, I'll check the temperature. Once I get auction up there, we'll see like what the temperature is up there. Okay, that should allow them to reach this stuff now. All right, take a break from cooking for a bit. I don't know if I have to do these in order or else they're going to make it so they can't reach the bottom one. Although if they can't reach that one, is that okay if there's an open space? You know, I don't think that matters actually. There it is. As long as you don't entomb yourself. Yeah, that's what I figured they would do. All right, we'll just leave a space in there in case we need to get down there again. It's fine. Okay. All right, so this should now allow oxygen to start flowing over there. There we go. Okay. And again, it won't be a ton of oxygen, but we shouldn't need a ton. It's going to not take long to fill up this room, I think. So let's see temperature wise. 27°C. I mean, it's the temperature of whatever the materials I made it out of. So where I use mafic rock, it's actually hotter. Where I use granite, it's cooler. This power transformer is creating heat, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to get atmosphere up here. Is if I get things like this, we'll need it to not be a vacuum, or else it'll eventually just overheat itself because it can't transfer heat anywhere. Treasure rooms. What? Okay. All right. So I want to dig out all this stuff. Actually, allow us to dig out everything there. So we want to dig out all this stuff here and create a couple of whatchamacallits. And continually expand this over here. A couple of, what are they called? Satellites. I don't know why it's satellites. I can't think of the words today. Hey, what's up, Live Action Pixel? How are you doing? Here we go. There's starting to be a little bit of oxygen in here. So that'll allow the temperature to, like, you know, transmit or something. There's probably a reason to do that. All right, so I want to reach all of this stuff. So what's the best way to do that? Probably right around this level. We get ladders across like we're clearing a biome. Let's start that way. Start digging this stuff out. And we'll get our... we'll probably get like 2 or 3 radar dishes to start just to give us the good coverage. Because I think that helps your I think that helps your observatory work faster too when you do that. Man, such good music that was in the old X-Men cartoon. Loved it. I think I remember seeing some like the Japanese version or something. I think it was like a Reddit post. If you loved the X-Men cartoon back in the day, the Japanese version has even better, more banging music or whatever, something crazy. It was like it was like metal, like heavy metal or something like that. Okay. Alrighty, and how far is the edge of the map? It's pretty far over here, actually. It's pretty far. So we're gonna work on getting all this coverage going first. So I'm not gonna rush into space. I do want to get into space today, but I'm not gonna like try to force it really fast. I want to do this again, clean, organized, and successful, and well planned out. Like I have a plan. Well, that's a little interesting room there. Nosh sprouts. Oh, there's those nosh sprouts that are apparently really hard to cultivate or whatever. I'm gonna like explore all of space before I finish even unlocking all of my map, probably. Yeah, so it's gonna get hot in here because this power transfer we're just gonna create heat, which is kind of an issue. I mean, but I'd rather it be in an environment rather than be out in the vacuum because I think it overheats that way. Okay. Oh, okay. We got our got this special space room, or the precursor room, or whatever you call it. So I think you can go down 3 here. So do that. Actually, we'll do that all the way across. Do ladders here. And did there. Okay, continue this across. Check our skills on our new dudes. Okay, they're slowly skilling up. My morale is looking really good. 37 morale. Nice. Morale's looking good, man. So can I get in this door? I wonder if they can actually open this door. It says it's... Oh, it's on auto. So I can just walk in here, apparently. That's cool. Before, when on my previous map, I like busted in from the bottom, I think. Okay. Let's check. While they're got that building, all that building stuff. Let's check the stuff that we built yesterday. Make sure everything's looking okay down here. I haven't checked on everything since yesterday. Pinch of pepper plants are looking delicious. Lots of pollute. We're actually using up this polluted water now some, so that's pretty good. We got our... whoa! We're actually using up our oil. Well, I was not expecting this to be... Okay, they haven't... This is overpressure. Why has nobody done this? All 3 of these are overpressure. What? Did I block them from getting down here somehow? I thought I opened this back up. Oh my god. Regolith fell all the way down. Crap. Should have known that was going to happen. Should have known. Why did it not say building entombment? I guess because it was for ladders and stuff? I was wondering. Oh my god. Okay. Thank God I checked this. Okay. So they can't even get down here now because of that. I don't think anything is broken because of that. But some stuff might have been close to overheating down here. And there's naphtha down here. Melted plastic. Hopefully... Oh, yeah, my transit tubes melted from that. Okay. Alright, let me fix those. Let me fix... I wanted them to be able to get out there. Principal, so I don't need any more dupes. We got the 2 we need for space race. Sometimes I went up to 30 last time, but I'm gonna stay at like 24. We'll be at 26, but 2 of them are gonna be astronauts. There we go. Here we go. Now they're letting that stuff out. Okay. All right. Good thing I checked on this. Okay, so that's good. We have... What's this liquid here? Is that naphtha too? No, it's crude oil. Okay. Okay. Check on stuff over here. I think I want to do the same thing where I do mesh tiles here so the stuff can go through and just create steam, which is fine. And same thing here, mesh tiles. Okay. And this is all... How's this all doing? So I have the molecular forge, which I can't build a thing yet. I do think I want to get some glass started. The thing with glass is that glass, I think, uses sand. And sand I've been using as my filtering material. Hopefully I can start using regolith. Maybe I can actually... Wow, I got some sour gas up here. And this guy's looking good. Oh man, look how much power we're getting from these guys. It's beautiful. Maybe I can swap over some of my filtration things that I'm using to store regolith instead of sand. The only problem is regolith is very hot. So if I do that, the area I store is going to get hot. Which it's already 40 C here. And if I start storing some really hot regolith in here, in here, it would get very hot. So I don't know if I want to do that. I did watch a video yesterday about cooling regolith, and somebody did that to like create steam power. That might be something we look into doing. Okay, wow, we are making progress up here quickly. Nice. Might want to cool regolith just so I can use it as my filtration materials for all of my water cleansing things, whatever it's called. Okay, so they can get through this, right? So we can go over here. Gravitas Monument, a large modern sculpture that sits in the center of the lobby. It's an artistic cross between an hourglass shape and a double helix. All right, so I would like you to move over here, because I want to see what's over here. Okay. I want to deconstruct this and move over that way. Because I want to clear out all this stuff, all this regolith stuff. So the best way to do that would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it would have been better if I'd gone from that direction. So let me do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do this across here. It's probably not what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll go here. That way I can clear out all this stuff. Start doing this. You gotta head out now. You have some work to do. See you around. All right, Xenolith. Have a good rest of your day, my friend. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Okay, some random shovels there. Do got a little bit of that. There's the edge of the map right there. Okay, so how much steel do I have? 36 tons. So I've used a pretty good amount on these doors so far. This will probably be far enough for now if I go to like about here. I don't think I'm going to go all the way to the edge of the map yet because I want to get my radar set up. That way I can then get my observatory and then my rocket set up on this side. And I got to remember I think it was like 52 was about the amount of space you wanted to leave for your rockets if you're going to do your stuff. Whoa, there's a thing right there. 52 space for your rockets, something like that. I have some sort of vent right there. I wonder what kind of vent are we gonna have right at the top of the map here? Priority what? I'm gonna need to get like right if I go here. Could be a gold volcano. That'd be nice. Use the bug. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what bug you're talking about. But I am going to find out what this is because I want it. I want access to it. Could be a chlorine vent. Yeah. I mean, this is a, what is this? This is the toxic biome or whatever. I forget what that biome's called. Chlorine vent would be pretty useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just we can dig all this out. You can research it using priority 0 and we'll tell you what it is without having to do it. Oh, you mean to see? No, I'm not gonna do. Why? I don't need to do that. I can dig into it. I'm gonna dig in. Just wait 2 minutes and we'll see what it is. I don't need to use a bug just to see what's inside there. We'll find it. Like a. If you have just a little patience, if you wait literally a couple of minutes, we will find out what it is. Okay, so we got auction here. Oh, but this is, okay. I need this to be a, okay, I didn't even think about that. I need this to be a transit tube crossing here. So we are leaking stuff there. So I need to deconstruct the building. And then transit tube. Damn it. I can't do that because the power thing is there. So I need... Okay, so I need to have power. I need to do it like this. Like that. Heavy watt wire like that. Then like that, and then deconstruct these wires. That's what I need to do. Okay, and then I can put the transit tube crossing right here. There we go. That will work. We were just leaking oxygen out into the universe. Are we there yet? You sit. I'll tell you when we're there. I'll turn this stream around. Don't tempt me. I'll turn this stream right around. All right, let's see here. So, 1, 2. And that should be safe, if I remember right. That one's the one that we need to keep there. Alright, let's see what it's going to be. Make sure. We're not dumping stuff out into the universe now, are we? It's going to be hot in here, that's for sure, but... Okay, we're not leaking oxygen anymore. Beautiful. It is a gold volcano! Holy crap! Jackpot. I have needed this. I have not had gold. I mean, I don't need it now because I have so much steel, but... Alright, we gotta get access to the gold. Frickin' gold. Did I like the Kenshi? I did like the Kenshi, and I plan on playing it some more. How... Why can't you... Yeah. There's duplicates, that's why. Alright, we need to get access to this. So... What do? We put some water inside of it. We only need a single steam turbine for this guy, I believe. I want to wrangle you, I believe. Unless we are maxed out. Yeah, we're not maxed out in that one, so if I wrangle 2 pips, we got pips all over the place. Holy crap, look at all these pips. Okay. So we put water in there. I'm looking at my iron volcano here. Yeah, we just need some water and a steam turbine, and we can do our thing. I will need to pump some like hydrogen there. You know what? I probably want to get hydrogen, a source of hydrogen up there too. If there was a source of water up here, I would just want to make a spalm. I might want to look around to see if there's any. Actually, we have a cool steam vent here, don't we? Maybe I get access to this to be my clean water, so I can create a spalm. That way, we'll have access to oxygen and hydrogen up near the top of the base, because we will need that eventually for liquid hydrogen oxygen too. Does the golden volcano spit molten gold? That's exactly what it does. Yes, it spits molten gold, which you can use for materials and stuff. Okay, so that's a project we'll do after. I want to get my utilities automation. I'm going to get my space scanner set up. So these need to be 15 across from each other. Oh, it shows the range on it. That's awesome. That's really cool. If I put it right there. And then we need to do 15 across from that. So we're going to do insulated tiles. Actually, it's just, I think we can do regular mafic rock tiles. I don't think we need insulated tiles for this. We'll do something like that. Actually, you know what? Let's make it go up one. Go across like this. Yeah, that's under automation. That's a mod that I had that shows these guys where they go across. So I think that will be perfect coverage right there. And then 15 tiles would be right there. So the left side of it needs to be right there. Crap, I on G. Let me make sure that's right. I think I went one too far over. Come on, game. Come on. Yeah, went one space over. So cancel that. So it needs to be right there. Okay. Cool base. Very well done. Thanks, Bale of Turtles. Appreciate it. If you have enough power, you can make your liquid oxygen now with thermoregulators and hydrogen. I could. I don't think there's a reason to get liquid hydrogen yet. Or liquid oxygen. I mean, it'll take me a while to get there. I want to do what I did last time. I kind of was like speeding through stuff in space on my previous playthrough. I kind of want to take my time. I want to get more materials, like get more visco gel, get more all the other materials that I kind of skipped last time or didn't have enough of. 6, 7, 8. So I want to be able to, because like I didn't get nearly as much. What is that stuff like thermium and all those other more advanced materials because I didn't stay on petroleum rockets that long. I actually kind of beelined it for the exit time warp, whatever thing it was called. So I want to take more time and actually use petroleum rockets more to get more materials. Like I want to automate rocketry to bring in back and forth the different materials that I need. So these guys take 120 each, so we got plenty of power if we do this to get these started. And that takes a lot of power for the bunker doors. I also want to auto mine the regolith that's going to fall. So I need mesh tiles above these guys, right? So I haven't done this before. I think these things can see through mesh tiles. So if I do something like, do I need to do these out of steel because of how hot these guys are? What's the overheat of? I think I could do iron mesh tiles. I don't think they like keep heat or something. So I think I could do something like this, and then we auto mine above there to get the regolith as these doors open. What temperature are those bunker doors you have placed there? Which ones? These guys? 196, 182. They're about the temperature of the regolith sitting on top of them, basically. All right, cool. So we filled up that room with oxygen. Very nice. And so auto mining can make it so that it clears out the regolith when the doors get automatically opened. So that's one reason why I wanted to get cool polluted water up here, because I think I'm going to need to create a cooling loop to cool down like the auto miners, and I don't know if the space scanners create heat. Do the space scanners create heat? They don't. They don't create heat, so that's nice. It would just be the auto miners, the diggers, whatever they're called, that we would want to cool. Only miners or conveyor stuff. Okay. Yeah, so I've seen a build. Yeah, so it's got no quality because these doors are all open. So we'll need to automate that. But before I automate these doors opening and closing, I want to actually get the auto mining of regolith set up because I never did that last time. And I feel like I made my work. I made it harder on myself doing it that way. You can have a gas loop or liquid cooling loop. Yeah, you're thinking that you could use the heat from those bunker doors to make steam for the rocket. Yeah, I thought about your recommendation, Common Sense. I think I'd rather just use power and do a thermal aqua tuner thing. Because, like, for one thing, we have a gold volcano that's going to create heat, that's going to create some steam. If I just pipe some water into there, I could actually use this to create my steam for my steam rocket. Again, I don't need it that long because I want to go directly to, basically I want to go directly to petroleum rockets. So I don't, doing some complicated setup with the regolith for that, I don't think is going to be long-term solution. But what we need to do is, let me set up, I'm going to start mining. I'm going to need lots of power up here. Hopefully we have enough power for all the stuff I want to do up here. I think it was under shipping, robo miners. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to clear. Wow, these have pretty good range. So basically here, 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 and here. That would be the start. And we want mesh tiles for them to sit on. Okay. And then I believe to cool them, what I saw Francis John did was you do a little bit. No, it can't be a mesh tile. Because a mesh tile liquid will fall through. Because you want a little bit of liquid on there. So it's is it airflow tile on the bottom of it? Because airflow tile let these things see through there. Airflow tile, or you can use thermal plate. I don't know what a thermal plate is. Is that a metal tile? What's a thermal plate? Let's do airflow tiles. I think we'll be fine. Oh, that's a mod. Okay, yeah, I'm not using that one. Although these are going to be hot if these better be steel. Actually, I think I'm going to do these out of steel. Again, we're in space. We need to do everything out of steel to make sure we're not overheating and melting and stuff. Although, wait, for airflow tiles, heat doesn't matter. Damn it. Always forget. Because they don't conduct heat or something like that. Yeah, thermal plate, check it out. Okay, what is this? Thermal interface plate. Adds thermal interface plate, a drywall replacement that transfers heat between buildings in a tile, even in a complete vacuum, intended for replacing liquid drop cooling both in space. All right, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I don't know that I want to use that. Since I've never done a build like this, I kind of just want to do it the real way. I kind of want to just do it the real way you're supposed to do it. So, all right, so cooling loop here. Thermal aqua tuner, where do I want to put that? You had many problems keeping the liquid there? Yeah. I would need to download the mod right now. It's really useful. That does actually sound pretty useful. I would assume you only need to put it like right here in this one space, and then run the cooling behind it, and that's all you need. I do kind of like the idea, because getting a single piece of liquid to stay there, especially when regolith is trying to fall on there. I guess you would do something like this to stop that from happening, right? You put one on top here. If you do that, that would keep that from happening. Add drywall behind the miners. Okay, yeah. Okay, automation, utilities. That's the C miner build. Okay. There's even a term for it. Okay, cool. Okay, hopefully that's all reachable. In your last build, you built a steam room with 4 large transformers and a pump for the steam, and just let the accumulating regolith rest on top of the steam room. You only had a liquid line for an input. 4 large transformers and a pump for the steam. Interesting. So I guess you put that like on the top of the base so that regolith could just fall on it. So I guess, okay, so you have the bunker tiles on top. I need to do a heavy modded gameplay. Well, we already doing some modded stuff on this gameplay. We actually are doing some modded stuff on this gameplay. Or on this playthrough. Okay. All right, what do I want to do? I do have a source of clean water. That's why I brought these pipes up here. What if I got the gold volcano started? The steam. Let me think of what I would need to do. I would run the cooling loop through that stuff, and we would dump the heat back into here. Got to think how I want to do this. I kind of think I want to do my gold volcano as its own separate build, so it's just getting me gold, and I don't have to worry about anything else. So if I just do like a thermal aqua tuner plus steam turbine build down here that creates a cooling loop for the stuff we're going to do up here, I think that's probably what I need to do. You pumped the steam to the steam rocket and sent to rest not being used back to the steam room. It worked really well. Okay. Well, that's a cool build that you did. I want to do something different. I don't want to do that. I want to do my own thing here. So let me dig out some stuff here. I think I want to do just a basic steam cooling loop room here is what I would like to do, and use that to be my cooling for this. I will need to put some atmosphere up here. I can just pipe this O2 into the room with the steam turbine. What do we usually do? I think we usually just do 2 steam turbines for that. Single aqua tuner and then 2 steam turbines to eat the steam, to eat the heat or whatever. We can dump that power back into our base here. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So let me start setting that up. I also want to see about trying to do it more efficiently. I think when we built the magma steam turbine build, somebody was saying that actually the more efficient way, it's more efficient to do a 3-high room in here. So we did something like this that's shorter with only 2 steam turbines, but do a 3-high room. I think that's more efficient or something. Let's set that up. New printables are available. Larva egg, sure. Everyone hates the steam rockets, but you actually like them. The only thing you don't like is the iron that is required for the solid boosters. Oh, okay. I want to make sure we are cracking the larva eggs, because those I don't want to hatch in my base and start spewing oil everywhere. Okay, good. My carbon skimmer did its thing here. Perfect. Now these plants are doing pretty good. I need to do the same thing over here actually. So let me do 1 second as I do a little bit of a cleanup down here. I was hoping the airflow tile would let this do what it needs to do. Why is this guy not working? I think we might not have enough water because this water is not doing its thing. So let me get oxygen, carbon skimmer right here. There's not enough water in these things, I think, because the water's stuck over here. So I need to actually deconstruct that and have that go back the other direction here. Lots of stuff we're doing today. Lots of stuff. Got lots of plans. There. Liquid pipe that goes from there to there, and that will deliver the water where we want it to go. And get rid of these guys again. Those pipes and those pipes. No longer needed. Okay. Everyone hates the steam rockets, but you actually like them. The only thing you don't like is the iron that is required for the solid boosters, huh? Or petroleum or crude oil on the floor. Triggers me that you don't pick more dupes. It triggers you, Mootenho? Do you play this game and do you like get a lot more dupes? Because I'm pretty sure I use a lot fewer dupes than other people use in this game. Did I get farms online? I did. Well, which farms are you talking about? I have pinch of pepper fruit, which is looking great. I got my sleet wheat farm, which is also looking great. We have 11,000 pepper bread calories. We're eating the pepper bread basically faster than we can make it, I think. So I might actually need to expand that a little bit to get more bread so that they can eat more of that. Okay. There to there. Deconstruct that. And then there to there. Okay. You were building that pincha? Oh, so you didn't see it? Yeah. We did end up using a liquid tepidizer here to get the temperature right because it was a little too chilly, but now it's a nice frosty or toasty 41 degrees. So that they're enjoying their life there. And we have auto sweepers providing the phosphorite that's just being dumped on the ground. I could probably even automate the auto sweeper delivering the pinch of pepper fruit or nuts or whatever to the base, but that might actually not be a bad idea to do too. So it triggers you that I don't get more dupes, but you actually don't play this game. I don't know what's happening, but you're doing it wrong. If that's not the epitome of Twitch chat, backseat gaming, I don't know what is. I don't know what's happening, but it's wrong. I may need a second gas range. You know what? That might be the case. Maybe. The thing is, I only have one cook, though. So maybe it just takes too long to make pinch of pepper stuff. I think I only have one cook. Maybe I need a second cook going. Let me look at cooking ingredients. I got 2,000 kilograms pitch pepper nut, 1,900 sleet wheat grain. I do have this on a higher priority than the electric grill, right? Yeah, so they should prioritize doing that. Pie Girl apparently can't do enough cooking to. Well, I mean, they are eating the pepper bread, so. All right, so she's cooking some more. I don't know. Not too worried about it. I think it's doing well. Maybe I'll expand that. That's something that's not high. I mean, I have 1,400,000 barbecue calories. I'm not gonna run out of calories anytime soon, so it's not really a high priority for me right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do this just so we can finish clearing all this stuff out, and then we can build our heat, our cooling loop for the stuff we're working on. We're working on space stuff today. Pigs in space. You should ship those stuff next to the gas range. It makes it a lot faster. Okay, maybe I will do that. They already have a shipping thing set up there. So here's my question with the shipping stuff. Can stuff go different directions, or will they run into each other? Like, if I already have this set up, can I have it delivered to like a separate one that delivers it here, and this will go up? Oh wait, this one already does go that. Oh wait, I think meat should be going up here. You can't have it go multiple directions? Then you know what? I think this really long thing I have here might actually not be working. No, it should be working because it should be sending meat up there. They're one direction. Because this should actually be going all the way up here to deliver eggs and meat. Okay, actually that is fine. That is fine. So I could use this one because it's going this direction and have it deliver. Does it matter if those ingredients get wet? Could I deliver them here? Just use this same thing here. So if I had the sleet wheat and the pepper nuts delivered up there, I could just use this one right here, I believe, right? Problem is I would need to do extra ones because I can get all the pepper nuts off of the ground here, but I'd have to get 3 more auto sweepers down here. And then I need to do the same in the sleep wheat farm. You know, let's do that. Let's do that. If I want my, if I want to be more efficient with my stuff here, I think that's worth doing. You don't know if they'll go bad? I wouldn't think. I'm pretty sure these things have been. I mean, they're sterile where they are because it's carbon dioxide. If I dump it in the water here, the meat gets stale. So it looks like it can get stale in the water. So I do have some stale meat in there. So what I could do is dump it like here. So it gets dumped into the carbon dioxide. The meat going bad is fine. But what I could do is I could have a filter. Filters out the other ingredients. Actually, what I would want to do is, filter can filter multiple things, can't it? Or can only filter one thing? Yeah, I could filter out the other ingredients to here. Problem is filter takes space. And I don't know, whoops, where I can fit space. Only one thing per filter. Because I'm going to have two different things. I guess I could have two filters, like one here and one here. Hopefully that won't make the decor. Is the decor negative on this? It is -5 decor on that. Okay, well then let's do it up here then. We'll have. We need two filters because we need the sleet wheat seeds or the sleet wheat, and we also need the pinch of pepper nuts. So we're going to need two of them. Oh, you think it would have broke the hull too? Okay. All right, so we'll do that. And basically what we'll do is we'll filter out sleet wheat with one, and then filter out pinch of pepper nuts with the other. And those can both be on a single line that goes there. But I do that because I want the other stuff I want everything else to go here. Because I want eggs to go there, I want meat to go there. So okay, so filter out one to go there. Filter out the other to go there. And then we'd have the output get delivered to there. Like that. I think that will work. Oh, I have it backwards. Crap. That one is backwards. How did I do that? Did I get both of them backwards? No, just somehow turn that one backwards. I don't know why I did that. And they're not going to be able to build this stuff. God, I almost want to get your mod because I also want to get the mod that lets me build 5 high. It's so dumb to me that 4 high rooms, you can't build into the ceiling above that. It's such a weird mechanic of this game to me that they chose to do it that way. I don't like that mechanic. So it's going to be cooking ingredient, pitch of pepper nut, and the other one's going to be sleet wheat grain. This one is sleet wheat grain. Okay. And then everything that doesn't get filtered out is going to go back to where it's supposed to go. And we can disconnect this. Although I do need power for these guys, don't I? Yes. So this will be, I'm going to do it right here because I can't build into that ceiling without that mod. I might actually exit the game and look at using these 2 mods, the one you recommended and the one I want that I thought I downloaded that doesn't seem to be working. Okay. And then shipping conveyor rail will go like this. And it'll dump on the ground here. And that'll dump out those 2 ingredients they can just grab and throw in there. So let me actually, really quickly, I'm going to take a short, we're not to our first break yet. I want to save my game. I want to download that mod that you sent me. That way I don't have to do the liquid thing on the ground. And I also want to, so I'm going to download that one mod. Let me see what it's called. It's called the thermal interface plate. Because that does seem like that'll be really useful for what we're about to be doing here. So workshop, thermal interface plate. Okay, so I'm subscribed to that one. And the building 5 high one, I want to make sure that it works. So let's see, I should have downloaded that. Let me pull up the game here. Short intermission to update my mods, because I'm totally not playing cheating moddy version of this game. Okay, so that's installed. Let me look at the mods. So set default deconstruct layer. Which one was it that pliers? Better deselect, simple plant rule. I wonder if is it the deconstruct layer? No, that's not that. Show building ranges, gas overlay, build over plants, pliers. I feel like the one that I got isn't here. What's the one? God, it took me a bit to find. There's one that lets you build 5 high. You have so many mods. I thought I had that one. Build over plants, gas overlay. It had a weird name for it. Sweep by type. Better deselect. Let me actually pull up the mod list here. Maybe y'all can help me find the one we're looking for. There's one that lets you build 5 high. And I thought I downloaded it, and I can't remember what that one's called. Does anyone know what that one's called? Blueprints. Duplicate reach around. Increases the reach of duplicates in all directions. 1 tile further away than usual. Okay. You know what? I think the reason I maybe didn't use it because there was a crash with it. So, but I think it's a different one. So let me try this one. I think this was different than the one that I had done. Duplicate reach around. What a name. Duplicate reach. I'll just do that. Duplicate reach around. Okay. Let's give that one a try. So I hate that you have to load the game and then immediately reload it. Seems kind of funky. You have that installed. Does that let you reach 5 high? Because that's mainly what I want. I just want them to be able to reach 5 high. This seems a little cheesy because this lets you reach things from like ladders that you wouldn't normally be able to do. But let's turn it on, close, restart. That one seems a little cheesy, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway because it seems dumb to me that you can't reach the ceiling of a 4 high room when you build, when basically that's the size of the room they want you to build with the way they have it, the game designed. But I guess they assumed you would always build from on top, but the thing is there are rooms that sometimes you don't want to go into or don't want to open up or something. Advanced generators are cheating, like there is a heat destroyer. Okay. This one, I mean, most of the mods I would consider convenience mods, kind of like my FTL. I feel like I'm not changing the gameplay that much. This makes it so that I don't have to do stuff like change the permission on a door because my training room happens to be above this room where I'm trying to build a thing. You know, it's just annoying stuff like that. So I would consider this convenience mods. I think that AppTom used a bunch of mods kind of like this too. But we're not like making it easier to make, you know, liquid hydrogen or oxygen by doing this or anything like that. So, all right, let's see if this works. So if this works, they can now build us stuff. Perfect. All right. Very nice. All right, so now they can build all that. Well, let's just do this. So it's going to wait. Once they get this powered, then it should work. Did I miss a thing here? No power wire. Okay, no, they got to put the power. There's an egg coming, so we're actually going to see if this works the way I want it to. I want this egg to go all the way through and then deliver here. That's what the goal of this, how this should work. So the power's connected. Why isn't this going? No conveyor receptacle. Okay, because this one doesn't have an output there. It's not going to let it through yet. It's kind of weird. So pinch of pepper nut, sweet wheat grain. Okay. I'll get the automation set up for those being delivered soon, but I just want to make sure that this works correctly. So that's reachable. Okay. Okay, one more. Did I not do? I thought I did this. Maybe I didn't do a thing from here to here. Here to here. Oh wait, you can't go directly from one to the other, can you? I have to go like this, don't I? I should have left a one space in between. Wait, no, that should work. No, that should go to there. Oh, wait a second. This is not right. This one didn't have a place. Actually, faster if I just do it like that. That one goes out there. Actually, I shouldn't need that. Why does it say this one is no conveyor receptacle? That should get filtered out and go to there. This should go to there. Maybe because this one... Okay, started working. Maybe that something hadn't been built yet. But okay, that should be good. Because this now should then... The sweet wheat grain will go there. Okay. Yeah, they must have not built one and I just couldn't see it. Alright, new printables are available. I'm not getting more duplicates. Ooh, some spiced tofu. Delicious. Alright, so now let's deliver our stuff. And then we'll work on what we were going to work on up at the top of the base. So, I want auto sweepers on the bottom row. That's going to pick up the pinch of pepper nuts and deliver them up there. So shipping, auto sweeper, like this. Just going to line it up with these guys because we know we got full coverage because I checked that earlier. So there, power, these guys, and then I just need, do I need I probably need to tell them what to put in here, don't I? So I'm going to need, do I need 3 conveyor loaders for this? I can rotate auto sweepers. Okay. I'll need 1 for those guys. I'll need 1 for this guy. Damn, I don't think I can put 1 that both of these can reach, can I? Not with this guy being there. If I move this guy over 1 space, that will leave me room for it. Actually, so I can keep it even, what I'll do is I'm going to move this one over 1 space. And we'll still have complete coverage, but then it'll be even, and I can move this over 1 space, and then we'll have room there. Okay. So I need to do... It's going to be like that. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Shoot there. Auto sweeper there. And then we can do the conveyor loader like that. And then I need to do another sweeper. What is... God damn this game. Swear, every time there's a slight lag, it like thinks you're holding down a click and it's... Oh, that's annoying as hell. That is annoying as hell. Like that. Okay, I could use Sweepy Bot. You know, I did want to look into using Sweepy Bot. I don't think I'm going to do that for this build. Then I only need one auto sweeper, one conveyor loader. I'm not gonna use that yet. I did want to actually look into using that, but I'm not gonna do that yet. Come on, deconstruct this thing, please. I told you to deconstruct this, did I not? I'm sure I did. Okay, that should let me do conveyor loader here. There. And then now we need just the rails that are going out. And I can actually combine these. And I needed one on this side too. Conveyor loader. Okay. I think we just do it like this. We only need one row for this. Into there. And it's already filtered out. Yeah, we need power for these guys. Power, 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 deconstruct. Power, and power, and power. Okay. And this is going to be just for the pinch of pepper nuts, right? Because that's the cooking ingredient. Yes. Yeah, I might actually look into using SweepyBot at some point, but I don't think I want to get into that yet. Since right now, just because I have other stuff that I'm working on, maybe it's really easy to get into, but we'll just automate it this way, and I think this will be fine. Make sure this is all going. Wow, they picked all that stuff really quickly. So that's all the pinch of pepper nuts going up. Beautiful. And so now I just need to plug into this the sleet wheat, so they don't have to pick it up anymore. So, do I have any power over here? I have a heavy watt wire. I do have it. Oh, perfect. I did put a power transformer. Hey, Firehawk, my friend, with the 27 months. You are awesome, sir. Thank you for the continued randomness. How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. All right, so we got to do a similar build here. Shipping, sweepers. So there. There. Space for 2. Should be what we need right there. How are my sleets? They're looking good. They're looking good. We have a similar amount of sleet. Where is it? Cook ingredient, sleet wheat grain. We actually have more than the pinch of pepper nuts, but I think that's just because they're in transit right now. You've been getting into some building yourself in the MMO Last Oasis. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if that's something that Shogi would be interested in. He's been into Black Desert Online with his building stuff that we both have played some. That's cool. Okay, so conveyor rails. How do I want to do this? Combine, I probably want to go like this. He's done way more building than I have in that game, so I play with him occasionally, but I haven't played it nearly as much or gotten to the building with him. What kind of is Last Oasis? I wonder if I've seen a streamer play that. I feel like I've seen Bike Man play something that was like basically you build a bunch of different vehicles. And they like have weird arms and legs and wing thingies. Survival MMO, kind of like Rust. Yeah, I think I've seen that. That does look like a cool game, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I might actually want to expand this to get more sleep, because I left room for one more level of sleet wheat. So this is, we want to pick up sleet wheat, grain. Copy settings, across there. Walkers, they're like boats in the desert. Yeah, I have seen that. That does look cool. Is that fun? It must be if you're playing it a lot. That does look like a pretty interesting game. It's early access though, if I remember right. I don't think it's like a complete game. Although I think I also saw, as I logged in today, I think I saw Bike Man playing Satisfactory, who was one of the first people I saw playing that game, and I really enjoyed Satisfactory. That's another game I want to get back into. Another one of the many games I'd like to play some more of. It pulls you in, lots of gathering resources and building. Your newest colony in Oceania, they spawned your dupes next to the oil biome at the bottom of the map. Really? I didn't know it could do that. It can spawn you in down at the bottom of the map? You got to watch out for pirates too. Players will come and try to kill you and take your stuff. See, that I don't like about those types of games. Like, I know a lot of Ark servers are like PvP, and I just, in a building game where you got to spend so much time and resources building your stuff, to have players that can just come destroy it, I just don't understand why you'd want to do that. Misplaced pod location, probably. So you think it was a bug that made common sense colony spawn down to the oil biome? Oh, or is that like a feature? One of the things you can get is called misplaced pod, maybe. That's kind of cool. It's a map feature like geodes. Interesting. Okay, that is kind of cool. These guys came to kill us and they ended up going into our hole, and we locked the door, kept them there until they died from dehydration. I guess it does make for crazy situations like that, which is kind of cool, I guess. But I don't know, man. I'm not a big PvPer. Although I did play a little League of Legends last night. Although when I play League, it's always like Teamfight Tactics or ARAM, I guess. But one of the streamers that I watch, Vreed, he's like, you need to play more League. I think you could be really good if you just played more. Like, yeah, probably, but there's too many games I want to play, and I get so salty, even at non-PvP games. If I played more PvP games, I feel like I would just be asking to just tilt off the face of the planet every time I played. That's why I don't stream Smite anymore. Vent the filthy humans, I know. You basically vented the humans. Yeah, that's right. Fire basically vented them. The map spawned the temperate zone near the oil biome in Oceania. This was the second time. Huh, that is weird. They were pleading to let them out, offering to drop our stuff. You said no. Like, there is no room for mercy here. We have no mercy in our hearts. All right, I'm going to check this. I want to make sure this is working before I move on to the next thing. I want to see all the sleet wheat start transporting. See this beautiful thing in action. We're using a lot more conveyor rails this time, and I like it because it frees up my dupes from having to do a lot of this labor. Two shall enter, none shall leave. It's the octagon or something. Okay. All right, make sure this is working. And then we're going to go to the back up to space, and we're going to work on our cooling loop that we were going to talk about doing. And we'll have to see about placing those new thermal plates that we just added to the mod, that we just modded in. Okay, let's finish this build, make sure everything's working. Here we go. Here we go. All right, look at that. Look at all that delicious, delicious sleet wheat getting delivered. It's awesome. All right, it's going to back up for a bit here. Going to completely fill the line. But this will make it so they no longer have to go pick up the sleet wheat down here. It'll just deliver it right up to... I guess we should make sure our filters are working correctly. So there's meat. So the meat should get filtered through and go down there. The sleet wheat, we're going to check this out. Check this stuff out in action. So eggs and meat, I can actually deconstruct these guys. Eggs and meat should go through all the filters and end up in here. Perfect. Oh, they actually even reached inside there, which I guess they could reach it from over there. So meat and eggs are going in the right place. We want is the pinch of pepper nuts are there. Okay. And we want to make sure that the sleet wheat goes through the right place. Oceania map is relatively narrow, but with saltwater pockets, 6 to 10 tiles deep, water and granite scattered all above. Interesting. Is that sleet wheat there? I can't tell what's there. Genetic ooze. What? Contents 20 kilograms of genetic ooze. Why are you calling my sleet wheat genetic ooze, game? I feel like you're insulting my sleet wheat grain. All right. Perfect. Delivered it. Is it dropping out here? All right. Nice. So our sleet wheat. So now we should really get some pepper bread going. Did I not tell that you could put pepper bread in here? Yeah. Why is the pepper bread? I guess somebody's going to eventually put it in there. There we go. Because everything is made from genetic ooze. So is that what everything inside the transport tubes are called? Okay. That's weird. 8. All right. Got our critters in here. Beautiful. Okay. Awesome. We got that automated. Another thing that our dupes don't have to manually do. Love it. Make auto sweeper next to it. Oh, so I'll just put it right in there? Oh, that's a good idea too. I didn't even think about that. Man, all sorts of great ideas. Okay. Potent potents. Rust Shore. Okay. Shipping. Auto sweeper. I wonder if I could even make it reach the meat too. Yeah, if I did it here, it would auto sweep the meat in there. I should actually probably have 2 of these. One there for the meat. Probably need to do this one like here. Man, if I could make it put stuff in the refrigerator too, so I could, when the stuff gets made, it goes right in the refrigerator, that would be amazing as well. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so this one reaches where it needs to, and it even reaches the fridge. So that can reach meat into there, and it can maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all this stuff. Yeah, it's not gonna quite work there. Because it can't go down quite enough. I guess we do it there. That's probably going to be the best it can reach. Okay, so we'll do one there. And then I just need to power those, and that'll, again, save our duplicant's labor. Okay, that's already got power, and there. Speaking of spaghetti, let's have some spaghetti wires. But there we go. That'll just load up. Let's make sure this works, too. Load up our gas range and our electric grill so they don't even have to load it up. Bunch of random, we do have just a bunch of random crap. Look, this kitchen just got food all over the ground. Okay. You enjoy Oceania as well, but you have never been able to get very far because of low metal content. You do like the auto sweeper load grill and gas range, then conveyor loader to move grilled stuff to infinite food storage. Yeah, I don't have infinite food storage. All right, there it goes. Okay, beautiful. Maybe I'll have to look into infinite food storage at some point, but we're just leave that there. That's good. I want to get the cooling stuff going so I can start getting the auto mining and get our. I want to get this stuff going. So, let me look at that new thing that we added. I assume that would be under utilities near thermal interface plate. Transfers heat between buildings even if they're in a complete vacuum. Prevents gas and liquid loss in space. So, probably would want to do this out of aluminum, but let's just do like iron here. So I basically would only need 1 in each place, right? You've heard that, Bill, but you never had a huge issue with it. Guess you've been lucky with your seeds. Infinite food storage is room of CO2 or H2 or chlorine. Gotcha. I would only need 1 and have it run through that one thing if I'm not mistaken. So background buildings. Let's get rid of the bottom row of each of these and replace those with thermal interface plates. Yeah, just one of the drywalls. Cool. So it's basically the same as a drywall, but it lets with eyes glazed over from proposals such as heat pipes or vapor chambers, one duplicate had the bright idea of simply wedging this piece of scrap metal between buildings to transfer heat. I like the description of it. It's great. And run gas or liquid through that. Yeah, I was gonna do a we're gonna do a cooling loop. So right here, I'm going to create the 3 high room with steam turbines on top of it. So let me get that set up. Power, steam turbine. This is going to be lead, which should be fine. Let's go over 1 space because we need a wall there. So we do 2 steam turbines, a 3 high room that we're going to dump water into, and we're going to do thermal temp shift plates made out of, we'll just do granite here. Just don't have enough diamond to do all this stuff. We don't want it touching the wall, so it'll be like that. And then we do a thermal aqua tuner, like that. What am I making with my steam turbines? This is just a cooling loop. The steam turbines are gonna take the water that we're dumping in here, that turns to steam, and turn it into power and get rid of the heat. So it's just a little bit of a cooling loop that we're gonna do. How many AT are you planning to get there? I don't know what AT is. Okay. And so I'm gonna need a drywall behind this. And that will be a wall right there. Oh, aqua tuners. For 1 aqua tuner, 1 steam turbine is enough. Well, do I want 2 aqua tuners? I mean, it's a lot of power. So, okay. Okay, all right, I'll do only 1. I guess this is a small loop. If I needed to cool stuff down more, I wonder if I would use this for my liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen. Maybe I do want to do double aqua tuners. Let me think about this for a second. Because I could possibly repurpose this to do the heavy cooling you need for liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen eventually. Only problem is double aqua tuners is a lot of power. You'd make a separate build for that? Okay. Yeah, let's do just this then. So I don't need those guys. Okay. And so this would be the place where I'd want to dump polluted water on the bottom and then clean water on top. And that would give us our filled up room here. I need its own liquid. I need its own power. Its own large power transformer for this. We're going to definitely plug this into the main line here. And I'm going to pump oxygen in this room so that this thing won't overheat. Which means I'll need a door. I guess I could do a liquid lock. Would a liquid lock be easier to get in and out of here? Or petroleum, polluted water, and water. Then there isn't temperature loss in there. Oh, okay. Well, I do have all 3 of those things here already. What do I want to do? Do I want to put a door on this? Or a liquid lock? Liquid locks are kind of a pain. I'm just going to put a door on this. So what I'm going to do is cancel out this. I'm going to do heavy watt joint plate there. Power there. Power there. And then just do an airlock here. Okay. And we're going to do that. And that. Liquid vent next to floor. Remember, build drywall. You are in space. I know. I will. I gotta build a bunch of other parts to this. So utilities, drywall here. Just doing this out of mafic rock, which is fine. There's a door. I guess you can't do drywall behind a door, huh? Okay. Okay, so then the piping. So we're going to be using insulated and radiant. I only need a single radiant behind each of these, I think, is all we'll need. So what we will do is we'll do regular granite liquid pipes from here to cool this thing. It's just a basic little cooling thing here. We'll have that dump out right next to the aqua tuner, I guess. I assume I want this at the top, right? Might as well do this out of steel. A few times missed one drywall behind steam turbine, wondered where your gas is vented to. Yikes. Okay. So we got power. So what's going to happen is the water is going to come in hotter. It's going to get cooled down. So I'm going to have it come from here, and then it's going to go out. Let me remember how I need this to work. Actually, I don't want to do it that way. I want it to be... I don't understand why I can't do cancel of pipes in this mode sometimes. Okay. So we want insulated to go in here, and it goes there, and it's liquid bridge there, insulated there. That's the build. And then this will be the cooled water that will go to the loop. All right, so I just want to get everything built in here that I need. Because once all that's built, I can wall this in, and I can use this vent to dump in. I guess we do a small layer of petroleum, then we do a fuller layer of polluted water until this middle area is basically full, and then one small layer of clean water on top. I mean, if we just do the polluted water on top, what do we need? I think is like 1 or 2 tons that you want for this. I can never quite remember the exact numbers for the for steam turbine setups. Yeah, okay. Over 20 kilograms per tile of water. Okay, okay. Is this made of steel? Good. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. Slated tile we were doing out of mafic rock as well. Okay, so that's all built, so I should be able to do this. Is there anything in here I need? Copper ore. A little gold amalgam. Actually, let me actually pick up this stuff. Some of this might actually be useful. God, you are lagging like crazy, game. I might need to do a pickup thing all over the map just to get rid of some lag. I'll have heat transfer to that wall. Which wall? Oh. Yeah. I need to get rid of this temp shift plate. Yeah. I had that in place because of the longer thing. So if I just get rid of this temp shift plate, put drywall there, that should fix that. I believe. Yeah, good call. Thank you. So we do it that way. Okay, while waiting for them to pick that up, what I'm going to want is this is going to be just to deliver the liquids in here. We'll do it right along here because that should all be reachable. And so it'll be petroleum, then it'll be polluted water. And I will need to put polluted water into the actual loop. So again, while I'm waiting for them to pick that stuff up, let's get the loop started. So it's going to be just something like I just have it go up here, go across and insulated, Then we just need a single radiant. And we would... Aluminum is the best. I just... oh, it's only 50 for one? Okay. So aluminum, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. And that will cool it. Hopefully when I do this... that stayed as radiant liquid pipe. Good. Never sure when it's under construction if it's going to change it out there. I want it to be the correct one. Frickin' lag. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it wants to do the... So confusing. How do I choose which... When you connect a pipe, if it's build, it will override it. Okay, so I have to wait till it's built first. I don't know how to make it so it doesn't connect. So it doesn't change this radiant one into an insulated one. That's such a weird thing to me. I don't know how to control that. Okay, there's my loop. So radiant, radiant. See, those look right. But I guess if it's already built, so is it now going to try to do that as radiant? No, okay. So whatever's already built, if I do that, it won't change it, right? Okay. It's probably just a weirdness with the fact that we're using the pliers mod or something. Is it made of igneous or obsidian? These are made of igneous. Should I make these out of obsidian? In space? You think it's going to matter? I mean, we're in a vacuum. Do I need to make these out of obsidian, do you think? We do have to do different stuff in space, and I can't always remember. If I was launching rockets here, I'd say that's probably an issue, but with what we're doing, I don't think this is... My rockets tree is going to be over here. I don't think it's going to get... I mean, we're going to pick up the regolith immediately, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. In space, no one can hear you lag. Yeah, it's only an issue if I'm using rockets. Yeah, so I think you're right in that if these were pipes underneath rockets, that would be an issue. But I think with what we're doing, this is going to be fine. So, all right, have they picked up all this stuff here? There's some gold amalgam. I would like to pick that up too. So get all that stuff. They actually are storing regolith somewhere. I wonder where that really hot regolith is getting put. You know what? It's probably getting put in here, and this is probably very hot down here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. In space, no one can hear you salt. All right, they're building some stuff. It's actually about time for my first break. So really quick, my friends, I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the auction not included. We're getting some good stuff done. We've got a nice space base started. We're going to start cooling this stuff and actually get regolith mining automated for once. So while they finish this build, I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom and play a quick 6-second word with ads. I'll be right back, my friends. Y'all rock. See ya in just a bit.